I start out by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Prophet Josh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and who rule well. And salutations to all the occupants out here pushing the truth and risking their life and freedom to do so. Or freedom and life to do so. This is Children of the Light with another form, and I'm Kara of the Light. We're here with Brother Yahweh Kana and Brother Sharp.
Con. So I guess I'll be opening up with my topic. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So like me and Kara, we was just talking about. So I just called him, but I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? What's some world news, man? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And we was talking, and then we already I know y'all had already kind of touched bases on Ukraine and Russia last week. You know, which is a major prophecy because that involves going into, you know, World War III. And then we also know, you know what I'm saying, us being currently in this pandemic or pandemic, however you want to say it. I'm like, you know what? And then I found some updated news on that. And we get into the article from the New York Times. It says Afghanistan's healthcare system is collapsing under stress. Hospitals and clinics are struggling to hold up amid, they call it a cash shortage, and they call it a vast surge of malnutrition and disease. By one estimate, 90% may close in the next few months. So they basically wanted the people to believe that 90% of their healthcare systems or hospitals and ERs and all that, they telling the people basically like 90% of them places is gonna be closed because we don't even have the money. We don't have the money to provide, nor do we have the resources as far as food and water to provide for these people that are going through this that are struggling with this virus, so-called.
Yeah, let me hear one scripture on that. That's okay. What they monkey ass get. This Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Just by that old-fashioned old rule. Read, nigga. All the men of thou confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. I'm gonna tell her, shut the fuck up. They that eat thou bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. See, that they who eat thou bread. See, they who take on America debt and go with American philosophy. You said Afghanistan, right?
Yeah.
Which they prepped up the Taliban. Hold on. Hey, I'm recording. Stop yelling. Yeah. But they set up the Taliban, which they started off being called the Taliban. Now they got a nation state called ISIS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a whole progressivism move of using the Taliban to demonize as a way to go into Afghanistan. 2011. What was 2001? My trip should be so far. No, 2011. They went into Afghanistan, and then after that, from there, what was it? 2001. Am I tripping so far? When did they go in Afghanistan?
When in Afghanistan, I believe, let me look it up, but I want to say 2003, 2001.
I want to kind of get my dates right. Because you're sure, you're sure how old
is 2001 to 2001. Right.
What dates they got down? They lying at.
It say 2001. It says it took
it's a current.
Yep. It said the war ended with the Taliban regaining power after a 19 years and 10 months long insurgency.
Okay, bam. My bad. Shit. Well, we know they finna throw all their little logistic shit in there. But no, Okay, so back to what I was saying, because see, shit be so long. That's why I think I'm tripping. Nigga, I ain't tripping. All right, so 2001, like I said, I had my motherfucking leg broke and I was in the prison, sitting up. Lil John ass one number, probably 4 years old, some shit. But anyway, you sure how were you in 2001?
Shit, one.
Okay, so let me finish. Right, so let me finish what I was saying then. And see, this is the conversation that the Israelite man supposed to be having from the elder man to the younger man that was set up to be broken with the Willie Lynch letter.
Mm-hmm.
And they filter in our culture with that rap shit and got us with a perpetual hatred running on that cycle until Yahweh Shah, son, the apostles left. Hey, cuz my bad, cause I'm jumping here where you want to get that send the apostles last in 1 Corinthians 4:9. Ain't nobody play with these stupid motherfuckers. Cause it picks up on yesterday, Karar, when you was going over the timeline of our history, and we made it. You know how I talk, and we made it to the apostles last. And I'm just now replaying the conversation in my mind, and I was like, damn, why it seemed like it just stopped right there.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that God had sent forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a speckle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
Yeah, kind. And it's a lot in there, but he's son of apostles last. So when you get down to the breakdown of King Mashar, Ariah, Yaikwab, and you go down the matrix and you come to the apostles who was sent forward 2007, the internet, you know, blew everything off the hinges to today. And 2001, you got that war going on with America, the Taliban, what I was speaking about, the interlooped to now. Because what was I doing, nigga? In prison from selling drugs and so forth, watching the buildings be hit on 9/11, the towers and shit, watching it live on the news, like we today doing this face cam and shit. And leading from that time to today, the Akim was 1 year old. And he has entered into the labor of the apostles under what leadership, right? Okay, I'm dragging it now. That's it on that one. Just let me finish this. Obadiah 1 and 6. So how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? The Bible. The apostles opened up the Bible to us, showed us that these was the Edomites and what they was doing with these wars and why they so relevant today, and why the Akim Yashar is reading it today. All the men of thou confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thou bread have laid a wound under thee, and there is no understanding in him. And Esau, from that 2001 all the way to today, used the Taliban as a boogeyman over the world to re-colonialize what we witness now. That's why you got AfroCon now, and you got them over there fighting over the minerals in Africa. And that's why you got them also in America. And now they pushing this one world order with this vaccine, which the brother Yashar is speaking on now. Now the Taliban has been made a nation state. And you notice two things just happened in the media that's relevant. One, what Yashar is reading, how the Taliban, you have sided with these people and they gave you and made you a nation state. And what's the first thing they did this week? to add to your short story, and I'm finna shut the fuck up. They just killed the leader of the Taliban. So like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? But okay, but those of y'all who at peace with fucking with this Edomite, y'all gonna actually suffer. You know what I'm saying? His horns. He coming peaceful. He set you up, and then he come on drop the bomb on your ass after he used you. But that's it. That's it.
I got two quick precepts. Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's Yahweh hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You know what I'm saying? So and people becoming a nation because they made a deal with this devil, you know. And as long as they play the game and play ball, you know, then they gonna be good. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with them. They gonna have money and allies and treaties.
Yeah, come on. But Esau ain't telling me when you work his system, how it create bubbles, how you have shortfalls and shortcuts, because you all into them economics with that. But he didn't teach them about all that though.
Now, I got this second. Well, I got two more articles real quick. But,
Yashar, don't stop where you was.
Yeah.
Just look at this as like you paused exactly where you was reading and your last thought, pick it up right from there and take right back over the show and slide it how you want to slide it. And we're going to fall right in order on how you doing it. That's how you got to keep it going in the spirit.
Yeah, that first paragraph finished. That first.
Okay.
So this title is called, it says, amid coups and COVID, Africa focuses on what's most important, and they say it's soccer. Okay, and I know, you know, we Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We don't do no Hamites, but I'm gonna use them in this article as an example for the whole world, because motherfuckers not focused on what's really going down. They focus on the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl. They focus on who about to go to the NBA championship. They focus on the NCAA Athlete of the Year. You know what I'm saying? They focus on all these things of the world and not seeing, you know what I'm saying, not taking heed to what's most important.
And then, and that's ironic how the spirit got you with your lesson right in sync. Because you notice when I spoke about the whole Taliban, I only spoke about one other country, and that was America using Afrocan to take over Africa and the minerals. And Africa is being used as a proxy for America and China. They fighting right now for control of that. And what did you just say, Africa over there, what they worried about? A weak ass soccer game. Yeah. Bread, that's called bread and circuses. The Romans used bread and circuses, and it show you how they taken the philosophy of the Roman Empire and what happened 2,000 years ago, and they using it on a world scope now. Yeah. So that's cool. Damn, I'm trying to get a scripture for that motherfucker, unless you got one.
Yeah, I got two precepts for that.
Oh, come on with that. Finish what you're saying. I can't help you on that one.
You already know we're about to tell you the Matthew 24:37-39. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right. So this already happened, and now it's about to happen again. Whereas in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. And that's exactly what's going to happen in this second coming of man, because like I say, nothing new under the sun. Motherfuckers, they taking into what's not of, they taking into what's of the world. You feel me? And they ain't even worried about anything else except for what they got going on.
That's what happened. That's what happened during the first death. First death, they was chilling, partying, no new thing under the sun. So here we are. The second death is approaching, and they still doing the same thing, you know. And it shows you that, you know, reincarnation is real, because it's the same people back doing the same shit that they were doing then, what they doing it now.
Yep, con. She like, you know, just through the spirit. I had just included that in my I had just said that out like, man, we the same prophets from back then, and them the same niggas and bitches nowadays from back then. This is just reincarnation.
All right, quick precept, Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. So it's better for us to be in these scriptures than to be out at the games and partying and using our weekend time to, you know, follow along with the bread and games, like Yahweh Kana said. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And that's why the scriptures say that oppression make a wise man mad. See, so the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, because you understand that this ain't the time to be out partying, dancing, and do as thou will, but it's the time to prepare yourself for your salvation. And the hearts of fools is in the house of mirth. Exactly. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear songs of fools. So it's better that you be at home listening to the brothers that's out here that's telling you to go the way that the Lord has set for you, because you out there listening to these rappers and going to their concerts and being involved with that, you automatically is gearing yourself up to be destroyed. And that's it on that.
Yeah.
And continuing to what you were saying, this is life, you feel me? This is like metaphorically like water, you feel me? This is what's gonna keep us going, you feel me? This is what's gonna keep that well-oiled machine going. That's the word. When you get into the drugs and the drinking and the bitches, all that shit just tire you down, man. That's why niggas do all that shit and they go home at night and they pass out and wake up and like, damn, man, you just keep yourself in a revolving cycle of being tired, you know what I'm saying, and depressed, oppressed. You're not benefiting them from that lifestyle.
No fulfillment. I got 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion walking about seeking who he may devour. And they don't even know that the devil is around here seeking to devour them. They think the devil is some cartoon character they was taught when they was kids and shit with a pitchfork, not knowing the devil is these European whites with their systems that they have for you. They set up these places for blacks to go and have orgies at a ski resort. And I know that factual, like just learn, you know, dude like telling me like, yeah, man, you know, every year we have it once a year. We all get together, it's all blacks and shit. And man, they come from everywhere. And we go to this resort and we there for like 3 days straight. And everybody just popping everybody. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 Peter 5:9. Who resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions and accomplishment in your brothers that are in the world. So we all being tempted, and you notice how that whoredom spirit is on an all-time high now. Like the women don't care. Like, and I just did a lesson earlier about that spirit, how that witchcraft, whoredom spirit. From Lisa Ray with OnlyFans to what's the other bitch name? Jay something. I forgot the bitch name. Right, who talking about, you know, she had a threesome and it was basically she equivalent a threesome to doing tango dancing. That's it. And it was lovely and we was just twirling and she tried to dress it up as much as she can. I was like, okay. But oh well. Niggas.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing for them. They don't receive that glorious treasure, man. They don't receive that. They don't receive that hidden treasure.
Yeah, kind. And so you Israelites, all over the world, from Africa all the way to America, all the way to Europe, and shit. We all finna get it, because that's why the Europe and the Thummim was set up. Now see why the internet, hold on, let me get it. Now see why the internet was set up, so you Israelites won't have no chance to say you ain't get a chance to hear this. Because you got the internet at Africa, nigga.
Quick precept, if I may.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 5:20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for and sweet for bitter.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. How that brother was coming off with explaining to me about that whole little situation with the orgy and the ski resort and shit.
That be having everybody fucked up, man. With people thinking doing wrong is doing right.
Right, because 21st verse, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
Yeah. They came up with that shit. They developed that African American culture.
And we know that through the talented team.
Oh yeah, yeah. This Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament show his handiwork. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is thrown out through all the earth, and the words of the end of the world. See that? That's why I said everybody in Africa got it. Everybody. That's why Oprah tried to tell that lady in the 70s that everybody wasn't gonna be able to hear this. And the white lady stood up and told Oprah to her motherfucking face, oh, yes, everybody is. My Lord promised that everybody was going to get to hear this word. And Oprah said, no, it's impossible. I done been all over the world. You got remote islands where people don't. That woman looked Oprah in her face, said, no, Oprah. Like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And this was a white woman, but that can be a confusion in the face. But that's okay. Because if you can pull it, because I wouldn't mind busting Oprah old ass out. If you can pull that video up. Because that woman was stern, and that's how we got to be. We got to stand stiffly for the word of Yahweh Shah. We got it now. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words at the end of the world. And them has he set the tabernacle of the sun. Which is as a bridegroom, that's why Yahweh Shah told us he was married unto us, coming out of his chamber and rejoicing as a strong man to run a race. And that's what Paul equivalated this to, running a race. But he said, do what? He's running steady, steady pace. Don't run too fast, you'll pass out. It's gone forth, it's from the ends of the heavens, and it's circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. That's why Hakim Yashar brought up Afghanistan, and he was only 1 year old. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the souls. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. And that's who we are, the simple. We becoming wise in what? The knowledge of Yahweh Shah. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandments of the Lord is pure, enlighten the eyes. And that's the thing. They like this darkness. They don't want to come into the light. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgment of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. And that's what you see the niggas doing today. Putting the money up to their ear. Oh, I got racks. Nigga, what? No, this right here, what we doing
right now, yeah.
Yeah, the plan we doing and what we doing and the wisdom and knowledge that we bringing out, this is more than money. It's more than gold. See that? So I ain't got to put my wrists up and keep doing like this. Like, look at my watch. Look at my watch. Moreover, by them is the servant warned. See that? This is what this is about. You getting your warning, your admonishment. We like letting everybody know this is what's going on and why it's going on. Moreover, by them, the servant warned, and in keeping of them, there is a great reward. We got a reward for doing all this. We ain't just a bunch of niggas want to be Israelites on the computer talking about we Israelites. What was that? Oh, who can understand his error? cleanse thou me from secret fault. That's what they don't understand. Yashar, that everyday lifestyle that you just spoke about, that don't fulfill them, they don't understand that that's adding sin upon sin to them. They don't know it. Keeping back the servant also from presumptuous sin. And that's us, because we took hold to this. He keeping us back from going forward with this niggerism. That's what I call it. Let them not have dominion over me. That's what you were speaking about. How that lifestyle, it got dominion over them. Hold on, I'm almost done. Then shall I be upright and shall be innocent from the great transgression. Because this, that wicked and adulterous generation, and y'all got to answer for everything that happened, bro. And we trying to slide right out the motherfucking way. Let thou words of thy mouth and thou meditation of thy heart be acceptable in the sight of the Lord, my strength and my redeemer. See that? Because now Yahushua is listening to us. See, when we started this platform off, we started it under who? Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem Rikar. That's it. Okay, my bad.
I believe that there are.
Uh-oh, he went live on there.
Oh, I didn't know you could hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, put Oprah ass on blast if you get it. I wouldn't be surprised if the COINTELPRO pulled that motherfucker down. Because that was one of our talking points we used to use all the time, too. I'm shocked.
Is it right here?
What claims to be Christian? I don't know. I know she was standing in the crowd. Lady tell Oprah that the Lord will try it though. It might be it, because sometimes people be reusing shit.
Well, I am a Christian who believes that there are certainly many more paths to God other than Christianity. I'm a free-thinking Christian who believes in my way, but I don't believe that it's the only way. What I believe is that.
Oh no, this ain't it. She just announced it. That's the one where she was denouncing that she understand that even though she a Christian, that's not the only way. So for you to say that is basically saying you don't believe in the only way. You don't believe in the only son. Like the fuck you talking about? You an oxymoron or something? That's why that one came up, because that's like being an oxymoron. That's like one of us saying, well, you ain't just got to be saved through Yahweh Shah. Everybody in the room gonna look at your ass like, what this nigga doing in here? Like, what you doing in here?
I think in that video she knew not to say too much, because she know the only people wasn't watching wasn't just her fans. Hey, you talking about?
Yeah, gun. You know what's going on behind the scenes. That's why they be very careful when they saying what they saying. They can't just say what they say. Yeah. Motherfucker be dead to me.
Another one saying Jesus isn't the only way. Isn't the only way to God.
Yeah, that's yeah. They most likely pulled it, because this one go back to the 80s. She walking, got them big ass shoulder blades, old ass outfits on and shit. And the lady in the Oprah walking and saying like, there's no way that this gospel can be spread to all four corners of the earth. And the woman like, what? And she like, yeah, that's impossible for this to go to all four corners. So I know everybody ain't gonna get to hear this. That's when the lady interrupt Oprah ass like, hold on. I said, damn. And then Oprah tried to reinsert what she said. After the woman said what she said, Oprah tried to double down on what she was saying. That lady snatched the mic now and got at Oprah ass. I said, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it.
There might be a confusion of faces right there, because it sounded like she had the spirit of the Lord on her ass. Like, hold on, let me tell you something.
Yeah, Con. That's the only reason why I was saying something about it, but that's okay if you can't find it and shit. They know about it. Shit, you can easily Google it. Somebody will find that motherfucker.
Straight up. It was a search. It was a good search. I can't know shit.
Yeah, no, that's how I be shit. And see, that's what it is with us. We live and uncut. Our shit ain't scripted. It's coming straight from the heart and through the power of Yahweh Shah. We're gonna keep rocking. That's why I said ye are weak, but ye are strong. We look weak. This shit look unprofessional. No, this the power right here. This how you get your salvation.
And if I could bring out some good old Bill Gates said,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in the pandemic, he said, I screenshot it, so I don't even have the it was like ft.com. I know Karai, you sent it to me too. We put up same website, but it says Bill Gates has issued a warning of pandemics, quote unquote, far worse than COVID-19, as he called governments, not government, he called on governments to contribute billions of dollars to prepare for the next global outbreak. God damn that shit.
Shit. God damn.
I ain't even that first little paragraph, that's all you need right there, man.
You ain't lying. Like fuck, they playing.
Yeah, I got some precepts on couple precepts on that. If you want me to give okay.
Give me one, I'm ready.
All right, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 6, and we're gonna go to. I'm gonna do 6 through 9, and then I'm gonna do 17. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. So we already know not to even listen to this motherfucker, because we know what it's gonna lead to. Because we already know, yeah, it's more than likely is gonna be a pandemic far more worse than what we already experiencing, and we already know what the fuck that's gonna go into that MOTB.
Mm-hmm.
I know, does that sound correct? I just want to make sure putting the facts out.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something. If it ain't, you keep rolling.
Verse 7: Be ye not therefore partakers with them, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are light in the Lord. Walk as the children of the light.
Woo! They in trouble, boy.
For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. And that's what we be striving for, that fruit, that you know what I'm saying, getting more and more of that fruit of the Spirit, because like I said, you know what I'm saying, metaphorically speaking, that's your energy. That's your life. That's what's going to fuel you to do what you need to do to carry out your works. Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is, because we can't stop this shit. You can't stop the will of the living God, man. You can't. You're not about to do it. So if you can't stop it, you either got two things: you get with it or you get rolled over. But yeah, that was my
left. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, and this is one of his devices. Like you said, that's why we study and we prove ourselves in each other, you know, in this faith and in the scriptures.
Well, motherfuckers, they know what they doing too. We know what they doing. They know what they doing too, and they really think they about to have their hands on literally the whole world, man. Imagine that.
Like you just said, Daniel 11:4. He said like he think he finna get his whole hands on the whole world. Like he got it, but Daniel 11:4 say, and when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and he shall be divided towards the four winds of heaven, not to his posterity, nor according to his dominion which he ruled, for his kingdom shall be plucked up even for others besides those. So right when Esau think he finna get to finish and complete everything that he set out to do, this shit gonna be broken. You know what I'm saying? It's going straight down because scriptures say that he is the end of worlds and Jacob is the beginning, which that comes right after. Salakia, paraphrasing. So he ain't gonna be able to do what the hell he want to do. He only able to do what the Most High setting his ass up to do, and that's to be the wicked for the day of evil.
We was just talking about that in Psalms 46. I'll bring y'all come on, you got something you about to bring out? Okay, I'll bring out what we was talking about, Quran, Psalms 46, chapter 2. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Right, because like you were saying, Yahweh Shah, he breaking this shit down, man, breaking it down by pieces. But it says we will not fear it. Why? And it says, well, verse 10, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. So out of all these atrocities and motherfucking things that's going on right now, you got your elite, your world governors and leaders and multi-billionaires trying to, get all the governors to come into one little order and all that, but don't even know that the name that will be most exalted in the earth is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, which is the living God. And so it don't even matter what a man is talking about.
God, like you say, he exalted himself. Revelation 1:7, behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And the clouds is the chariots, and everybody gonna see,
Oh yeah.
And they that also which pierced them, like we said earlier, everybody is back. Everybody back. If you like the scriptures say reincarnation, we all are back. So even the man that pierced him is here. And it says all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. So yeah, in the end, Yahweh Shah is going to be exalted above all.
Yup, gotta be. Because this world don't even run without him.
Right, what is it? It's 2022 AD. AD is Amendamin, year of our Lord. So everything revolves back to, the man, Father and the Son, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. He King of Kings, Lord of Lords.
Yep.
Yep. That was my last article. The Bill Gates. Bill Gates.
Right, and he right in on him. He right in on it because he pharmaceutical. He big pharmaceutical. But he came out pushing video games, computer softwares. What is it? Microsoft.
Yeah, time. Play with the mind.
Time. And he invests in, it says, and he invests millions in new vaccines. So he already getting his money up, getting that bag ready for the next pandemic. And you got to think, how they've been playing and manipulating with all these different variants, and everybody went out and got jabbed up, and the information is coming out, the data is coming out now that, the more booster shots you get, the more it damages your immune system and your antibodies, to fight off, quote unquote, these viruses.
Yeah.
So for those people that already went and got the 3-point shot, when this new wave of viruses come out that he's quote unquote predicting, which they already planned, you're gonna be in a real hell of trouble because it's only gonna get turned up. You know what I'm saying? That where what already took place was a trial run. They know what works, they know what don't work. This time they got a lot more information and a lot more guinea pigs. Because 63% of the population already been, you know.
So yeah. Damn, what's that one? I got two real quick. Hold on. The first one is 1 Corinthians 2:10. I got another one. All right, then I got that one. All right, let me do the first one. Because I mean, when you get into when you get into Bill Gates and Trump and all these guys with their different philosophies and the way they pushing and pulling, Elon Musk, so forth, trying to get you into that biotech and more technology and the meta world and basically just transhumanism, bringing man to the computer. And Bill Gates did a hell of a job by introducing us to what the whole construct of the computer world started on our parents' mind and even shared minds. Yeah, 2 to 10 to 16, because this is what they missing. That's why they missing the story.
1 Corinthians 2:10. But God had revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searches all things, yet the deep things of God.
Right, now pause right there. Now the first thing a Christian will tell you is you going too deep. See that? They ain't got the Spirit. Because you got to go into the depths. See that? They got Christianity being one way. That's why when Satan used his sent out his Luciferians, which carry his light and push his agenda, y'all don't know what the fuck going on. Y'all go right along with the shit. What they call it? Matter of fact, what they call that one dance that they have in the church?
Praise dance.
Praise dance. See that shit? Because I remember when and you sure know what I'm talking about. Remember the young girl that was working with us at Golden Chicken? I forgot her name. You knew her. She just came from college. She was only there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
she was basically.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kayla.
Now, as nice as she is, I gave her 3 scriptures for one understanding, and a motherfucker text me and said, I've been given Christ, of course she called him Christ. I've been giving Christ my body by dancing, and she had a nice one. She said, but what about my mind? She said basically like, I don't know anything. So when I gave her just that tidbit, she was thirsty for the Lord. And that's the manipulation that Sakari and the pastors they self outside of Sakari them and Nate them, they all use silly women laden with sins. They take them captive and lead them away. But that's okay real quick. That's all. That was crazy. But I got to experience that and witness that. And I know what y'all doing to these people. I was one of them.
For what man?
Go ahead. You got it, cuz.
For what man knoweth the spirit of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of power knoweth no man but the spirit of power. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of power, that might know the things that are freely given to us of power.
Now, see, that's why the apostles were sent last. And that's what disqualify. So you can't make yourself be who you're supposed to be in this book. You're gonna act out your role according to this book, and this book gonna identify your actions. So what the fuck is Sakari and them doing? Talking about he high chief Grand Poo, but we don't read that last part about we freely how we get this.
Now, Salakia, now we receive not the spirit of the world, but the spirit of which is of power, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of power.
God. Now, the apostles, do they charge for any breakdowns? Have I directed y'all to any videos where y'all had to pay any type of money or anything?
No.
Right. So what the fuck is they doing? Like, what's really going on around here then? These motherfuckers selling camp signs. They selling garments, all that shit. Anything that's not nailed down, they selling it and making merchandise of Yahweh Shah word, man. All these new phrases, that's how you know Yahweh Shah is being refreshed in this earth, because you see how much merchandise that they got to sell, and it's all brand new. All these new phrases and terms that's refreshing the earth, they using it all in their rap lyrics. Supposed to be teaching the goddamn word.
That's why it's Proverbs 23:23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also with an instruction and understanding.
See, the apostles gonna give you that wisdom, that instruction, and those men that follow the apostles, you're gonna get that wisdom and that instruction because they carry on that same spirit. That's why when I teach under the spirit of what I was taught, and it lines up with these scriptures. That's why motherfuckers don't just do what they want to do. You do what the scriptures say.
Now we, Salakia, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teach.
Right. So that also cut Sakari once again talking about and tried to highlight and say that slick bullshit out his goddamn mouth, old Johnny come late ass nigga, about the apostles ain't no they not scholars. Man, shut your stupid ass up.
We ain't supposed to be scholars.
What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? How the nigga like Elder Tar said, what do the word scholar mean, motherfucker? Since you want to use it. Because you ain't even using it in this right content. That's why I be like, that's why the young dudes got to just be quiet, man. Just be quiet. See that? Because when the apostles did your breakdown, I don't know if you other Akim synced it, but you notice they did the breakdown of Sakari, and it was like, and you see Elder Gabar said it, you a goddamn lie talking about you been around 13, 14 years. Quran, didn't I tell you that? That nigga ain't been around no motherfucking 13, 14 years. Nigga, you lying, nigga.
Hey, the other day he tried to do the Revelation. He did the Revelation 9 breakdown after the apostles did.
Of course he had to, because he had to wait till his teachers show his ass the breakdown. Because he was too arrogant and too proud when he was in the camps. He was talking shit, trying to get in fights with the heads of the goddamn camp. Nigga, lucky one in my motherfucking camp, because we got boxing gloves in the camp we was in, and we'll say, put the motherfuckers on. You got a problem, nigga. Y'all gonna handle that out. Because I sure would have loved to do that. And I ain't even on that. But if a young motherfucker on that, then I sure would be like, oh, come on, shit. No problem.
It says scholar, especially in a particular branch of study, especially
right, and the apostles is in the particular branch of prophecies. They taught us the prophecies, so they are scholars, dummy. That's why they prophets, apostles. Motherfucking stupid boy. But go ahead, my bad.
That was it on that.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Raquah Kodash teacheth.
Read it as is.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I say that, because you have new people watching and they'll be like, that don't say that. And just that right there have them, oh, see, they making stuff up. They add words in.
Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teach, but which the Holy Ghost teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual.
Yeah, kind of.
But the natural man receive not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him.
And I know all you Akims get that kind of smirk people be getting or coming off, or they come off to you like, okay, whatever that's about.
Because that's why Paul said, I'm a fool for Yahushua.
God.
Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man.
God. Because we become a new creature under Yahushua, and all your sins and that first man is forgiven. That's why I say that. That's why you ain't judged by no man no more, because you under the yoke of Yahushua bondage, and you accepted that. That's why he purged your sins. But guess what? Do something now. Yahushua ride the shit out your ass. All you Akims know what I'm talking about. See, those of y'all who in this faith, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how that punishment come down, because you really got a father and you really ain't grown. And if you really do anything, he be on that ass so fast. That's why I kept telling you, Charlotte, like, hey, he quick, he move fast, trust me.
That's the first thing I brought out in the lesson I did this morning was how fast how he take it all away from you, and you won't get nothing back for going off.
Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastised, and scourged every son whom he received. If ye endure chastising, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Yeah, because brothers be looking like, well, man, why don't nothing happen to that group or them guys? Because Yahushua ain't dealing with them. That's why he letting them wax worse and worse. Sit back and watch, because when the shaft come down, it's an example finna be made. That's why he let certain men wax worse and worse. And anytime you even think about blinking wrong, the wind smack your ass.
But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. So yeah, like Yak said, he's not dealing with
you. Yeah, so you don't want to be a person who you can just keep doing what you're doing wicked and everything going good. No, that's a big setup. That's a big setup. That's a stumbling block.
For this is 1 Corinthians 2:16. For who have known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct him, but we have the mind of Christ.
Right. See that? Right. See, we got the mind of the anointed because we've been anointed. See that? That's what that's about. Yeah.
That was it on that, y'all?
Yeah, yep, that's it. Yeah. That was a long one. Shit.
That's yeah, I don't have any more. I got mine now.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, we'll just end it there. Right. Give all praises, honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Prophet Dash, double honor to the Apostle, Shalom.